Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our horizontal planners for the last week of January. And I've got this Zig Clean Colored Dot marker ready to go, as well as this ink and blender and the sticker books which I'll pull from. So I have this idea for an ice rink. And I'm going to go ahead and try to set this up so that I can start with the base of the idea here, which is going to be the rink, then some surrounding trees and things, some atmosphere, if you will. I cut out a shape that I think I want the ice rink to be in. I want it to look semi-natural but rounded. Also thinking about how much space is going to take up on my spread, of course, functionality, so I am working to make sure that I have it in the right spot exactly so that this spread will still be functional for me once I get everything put in. And I've got this Tim Holtz Distressed Oxide ink, which is not the same as stamping ink I've found. It's much more like powdery in consistency. This one definitely has more of a like opaque type feeling to it, a little bit more, I'm not exactly sure, but is a perfect match for the stickers I'm going to use with it this week. I like it. I think it really works great for this application. I just didn't realize that there was some different aspects to it. Like I said, I'd cut out, just like out of some scrap paper, the shape of the ice rink that I want, and I'm using that as a mask so that I can go around it in the blue oxide ink and still cut out that shape, mask it out, if you will. And I just used a little bit of washi tape underneath so that it wouldn't move around too much while I was doing this process. Because this was a little bit of a complicated spread, I definitely did some pre-planning work before I did this, just so that I would be able to figure out exactly how I wanted it to look without taking up too much of your time in this video. So you can see I have some stickers already there on the wax paper. Any of the stickers that are not ice skaters per se are from Amber's Winter Collections book, and the ice skaters themselves are from the Merry and Bright sticker book. So as you can see, I have some of the things already laid in, but I might make some adjustments here, just kind of threw them on while I was figuring out the shape of the ice rink I wanted. And I'm going to go ahead and move around some of these boxes as well. Those are also from Amber's book. The whole idea really stemmed from the background of these stickers being blue. Now, you follow my channel, you know, I always talk about how I don't like when the stickers are predetermined in a color. And, you know, blue, I was thinking, how am I going to get these to work on the spread? However, they are clear. That helps a little bit. And when I saw that I had this ink that was such a good match for the blue of that background, I thought I could make it work kind of using that oxide ink as a base so that they would blend a lot better into the background. That's kind of my pet peeve about it. So anyway, I do think that this will work, kind of have some like cabins and forest around the rink, if you will. And I'm laying in a few more ice skaters here just to give the ice skating feels a little bit more fun. Maybe we'll add in a sticker more or two if I can fit it, but I think we might be full up here just looking at what I have. There are a few other smaller ones that I might have thought to bring in, but I think the color is slightly different, so we'll hold on that. And I'm back in the Marion Bright sticker book. This, by the way, is the mini version, so the people are a little bit smaller. I had pulled both sticker books in case I wanted to use both, but I think that the ones in the mini book are tinier than the regular size. So actually the one I just had was the regular size. This is the mini. I only end up using the mini sized people. And just looking to see if there's any other stickers from those books I want to bring in, but I think we're going to keep this kind of simple. I didn't really pull any washi tape because I was so preoccupied with how this rink was going to look, so I thought maybe I'd see if there was any washi tape I wanted to bring in, but then decided to keep it as is. And now that I have the stickers in place, I'm just going to kind of soften the edges of some of them that aren't quite underneath the blue, aren't laying on top of all blue, so that they are softened a bit. So there we have it. Here's the base. Now all we need to do is start moving the stickers over. So I think I'm going to start with some of the bigger ones first, but I don't want these darker black lines to show from behind because they are clear stickers. So let's see if I can white out the lines a bit. Probably should have done it before I did the inking. I didn't really think about it, to be honest, but we will do our best to camouflage that dark black line. So what I'm doing is using the Jelly Roll white opaque pen, which I use to kind of white out those fine lines. First laying that down, and then I've been using the clear color dot marker in the very similar color to kind of soften that white a little bit and make it blend into the background. And then I realized I do want the tops of these stickers to be softened as well. I didn't really plan for that over the rink a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with the brush. That way that the trees and things look a little bit better up against the edge there. And just trying to get the placement right for this guy. And then I'll do that inking on this side as well. I'm definitely not a experienced stamper by any means, so this is kind of new to me, so I'm just doing whatever comes to my head, and anything that I've seen somebody do as far as like the blending technique. I definitely saw somebody do this and I was like, oh, that's cool, and I'm just trying it like without any instruction. So we'll just see how it all turns out. I'm sure that there's a better way to do things. Again, I'm still learning the whole stamping aspect of things. I'm excited to try things out, so you'll see me just bust out mixed media in random situations with absolutely no experience with it. And that's okay, that's how you learn. And I pre-cut that sticker and then had to kind of fill it back in. I'm just cutting out the overlay now, as well as in the holes where I'm going to need to put it back in my planner. And I'm going to go ahead and start laying over some of the bigger items now at the top. Again, trying to cover up that really dark black line. That one did not work as well, unfortunately, but that's okay. And this one I'll do, well, yeah, I definitely need to do this little edge. Just kind of softening it with my finger. that worked a lot better. Again, trying to get the right placement. And now I'll just move over these little ice skaters. Oh, he's a little bit too high up. Adjust him. I also need to move over this box. I think that looks really good, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and use that marker to put in some checklists. And I'm going to keep it kind of functional since I have a lot of decor there in the center. And I thought it would be really cute to add in some snow, which is the first reason why I brought in this dot marker. Now, I'm going to lay it down, and then I'm going to realize that it kind of takes away from the dimensionality of the ice rink, which was a little bit of a bummer. I realized it too late. Once the ink is down, it's down. So that's okay. So I went ahead and decided to just do the whole midsection with like a light dusting of snow. I think it adds some cute texture, and overall, still, I think I'm happy with the result. So once I am done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!